Hey everyone, it is Crystal with the Magnolia crew and welcome to Win It Wednesday. Super excited to be here with you today. I am so excited for this project that we're going to be completing. We are using one of the new stencils from summer. This is called the Patchwork Quilt USA. It is big, it is a 15 by 15 and we are going to put it on a 15 by 15 shelf sitter. So big project. Amazing, super excited, and let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stain a little bit of the shelf sitter. I want that really worn look to come through for our project today. And before I forget, it is Win It Wednesday and we are going to do a drawing for the Land of the Free, Home of the Brave. This is a retired stencil. It's an 8.5 by 11. Super cute, super popular back in the day. To be able to enter in to win, what I would like to know today is, when do you start decorating for Memorial Day and 4th of July? Is it coming up? Do you decorate? Do you not decorate? Let us know in the comments below to be able to enter in to win the Land of the Free, Home of the Brave. Okay, so for our project, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to stain this. I have my staining rag here. I don't want too much of it. I don't want that dark brown, but I want it to look like almost like a muddy dirt. Worn and tattered. This is going to look so good. Sorry if I'm shaking, you guys. I think you can see it coming together up there. Oh, this looks so good. And I really want that vintage look to come through. Do a little bit more right in here. Get our corners nice and well. Oh, I love it. Just a few more scuff marks. Give it a really good loved in piece. Oh, this looks so good. Okay, so let's go ahead and give that a quick dry since we're kind of done. It looks a little murky from where you guys are standing, but I promise you it's going to look amazing when we're done. Perfect. Now wiping as we go, we got a lot of it dry, but I want to make sure that it is good and dry so we can put our stencil on there. So let's swap these out, because the first thing that I want to do is go ahead and fuzz my stencil. It is big, so I am going to be working on it in little segments. It's the first time that I'm using this stencil on our shelf sitter board, so I highly recommend to fuzz it. Alright, so as you fuzz, just put your whole stencil as best you can on the tacky mat, or tacky towel, and gently lift up. Now I'm going to alternate the sides so I can get the other side on the stickiness. And I'm going to do this just a few times. This helps me not to stretch the stencil for future use, and to be able to get it off of our surface very easily. We don't want to stretch it, we don't want anything to come up with it, so take the time to do a really good fuzz before you start your project. one more side and I feel like we'll be just fine. Okay, let's remove our tacky mat out of the way. Put that right over here. Let's bring our frame back. Let's see, I want it to go this way. I want it to cover my board. Perfect. Make sure I have the same areas on both. Let's start from the bottom. Beautiful. All right, we're taking our time fuzzing. And now we are placing it. Smooth as can be, no bubbles. If you have a bubble, just simply lift up the stencil and apply it again. If you don't like the placement, you can go ahead and lift it up and apply it again. But again, no lumps, bumps, no nothing. Alright, I believe she is good and fuzzed. Let's make sure on all corners we seem to be pretty even. Okay, are you guys ready to get started with our chalk paste? I am so excited. So I've chose the gray color to come through, the Old Glory blue, and I mixed a little bit of black with the Old Glory red to get it that really deep color, because we have a little bit of a rag bow that we're going to use, and I wanted the colors to look really deep and dark on there. Alright, so now is the fun part. We're going to get to play around, and I think I'm going to go down in diagonal way of the colors. So like here, I'm going to go like red all the way across, blue all the way across, gray, and then we'll repeat the pattern. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got our mini squeegees here to help us out with the small detail lines. I've got our paintbrush squeegees, mini squeegees, all sorts of squeegees here. We're going to have so much fun. And I'm going to alternate this all different ways as we complete our project. Oh my goodness, perfect. Okay, so we have red, and then I think we'll do blue, and then we'll do gray. So then we're going to come back in with the red over here. Now I'm working this way, knowing that I'm going to go diagonally, because we want to peel our stencil as we go, since it is a larger stencil. And I'll show you what I mean by that here in just a moment. Get our first layer down. Now, as we're working with colors and we're taking our time on the project, where are you guys viewing from today? Let me know in the comments. Blue, gray, perfect. I am out in Utah. It is gorgeous. How is the weather today? All right. We are concentrating hard, friends. Perfect. Okay, one more here. Have you guys got a chance to buy this stencil yet? What do you think of this one? This is probably one, if not my favorite. Well, I can't say favorite, but in the collection that just came out, this is my favorite Patriotic themed one. My favorite, if you have not checked out the catalog, I hope you do so, is the little checkered mama and the matching mini. I think that one is absolutely adorable. We'll be making a project with that. Okay, so we're going to put the red away for a minute. Now we said we were going to go in with the blue first. Okay. let me grab our little paintbrush squeegee. As we get closer to our red, with our bigger squeegee, we have a good chance of mixing. We'll put that excess over here. You're concentrating hard on this department, friends. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope that you're going to enjoy this project. Alright, we're going to get a little bit of our detail going. Perfect. Okay, let's do this. Take our squeegee back. Let's wipe that piece off. Beautiful. Squeegee down that excess. All right, let's get a little bit more. A little too much there. Perfect. Okay. So I am just gonna go in with the gray so we can peel our first layer. Gray. Let's go from the middle here. Perfect. Alright, let's be a little careful. We have to take our squeegee and come back with our mini on that one. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do this final patch of our gray, and then we will peel. It's definitely easier when you're not too close to having to really look at all four sides, that detail work. But this stencil will be worth it. Now, how many of you, is this the first time catching our live? Drop a new in the comments. I want to say hello and welcome. Products are super easy, and it can be detailed when you want them to be like this project. Okay, so we're going to sit here and we are going to lift our first row and then gently just set it back down. This will allow the paste not to dry within the stencil. Perfect. All right, so my paste did dry in that red. So it tells me that we are going to have to work faster, but it looks really good with the distressed look, so I'm not worried about that. So let's go ahead and start our second row. Beautiful. Perfect. All right, I'm heavily concentrating, friends. Let's go over this red one more time because we know that that one's going to be already stuck down. We'll see if we can save a little bit of it. Okay, keep that going. Let's get our gray. Oop, what did I do? I went the wrong way. Oh no! Oh no! That's okay, we'll pivot. See if you guys can catch my oopsie. Oh no. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring in a black. Let's bring in a glittering black and that will just save the day. It's so easy, you can always just pivot. So we are pivoting. We're gonna go in with the darker color now. Just make sure we'll incorporate it a little bit more throughout. I'm turning which way, it makes you all dizzy, huh? Beautiful. Okay, let's do it for the end here. All right, we're gonna peel our second layer. I actually like how the red has kind of lifted a little bit. It looks really cool. It does look really cool. Okay, so this time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start out with, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go red down, blue, so we'll go with our gray. All right, our lighter gray is what we're gonna go with right here. Cute. Oh no, come back here. Okay, and then 1, 2, we're gonna go down with our lighter gray here. Let's get the blue out. Kind of wants to hang out with us today. Okay, let's get our mini squeegee. I absolutely love these squeegees. Some people call them squeegee on a stick, which I think is really funny. But they are a game changer when it comes to detail work of stencils. Would you agree? Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna leave that red for last. Just because it's drying quicker than the rest. And I did do that second row, and I shouldn't have done that. I think that's where I messed up. Thinking you had a little bit more time. Perfect. Okay. This is looking great, friends. I am very excited for you guys to get your own patchwork quilt, stencil. What sort of projects will you be using on it? Okay, now let's go in for red, and we will lift. Perfect. Okay, let's do our last block. I You absolutely do not have to use as many colors as I am, but I really did think that this would be a super cool project to be able to take your time and really get to play with the colors. Okay, keep almost getting the blue in there. And we are halfway. I hope you're still hanging tight with me. Oh, it's looking so good. Can you guys see that from there? Very rustic, very grunge. I am in love so far. Okay, let's start our fourth row, 4 out of 6. We are getting there. Let me adjust myself a little bit. Woo. This takes some hard work. I almost want to do the red so it can dry a little bit. Oh, I love that. Look, maybe as we get towards the bottom, I'll do that one again. Okay, so let's take one of our wipes here. I have tons of wipes beside me. Let's go in with the darker, since we did it up there. Let's do it again down here. I'm gonna break up the gray a little bit. Okay. Remove the excess. We'll do blue and red, and then we'll do it again here. Okay. Let's take our mini squeegee. Don't forget, if you're just tuning in, that today is Win It Wednesday. Crystal with the Magnolia Quilt, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. We're working on this super detailed, very cute project that we're making. We have a wonderful drawing to be entered in. All you have to do is let me know when do you start decorating for Memorial Day, if you do, or 4th of July, if you decorate. I'm thinking probably I'm going to start decorating for Memorial Day and then get a little bit more into it around, I don't know, what do you say, mid-June, like around Father's Day? I think that would be a good idea. Good time frame. Okay, I'm pondering. Go in with our blue. Alright. Now we gotta do a blue at the end. The end piece is blue this time. Perfect. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do another blue down here, and I'm gonna see if it dries. It does. That's gonna be awesome. I really like that look. And if it doesn't, hey, our blue is already done, right? Very cute. Okay, so we're doing red, and then we're doing light gray. Then we're light gray, and then we'll do red. And this one needs to be blue. All right. We are moving right along, friends. We are getting to our end point. I am so excited to lift up the entire stencil and see what an amazing project this turned out to be. How about you guys? Are you guys ready? Comment, peel, and reveal if you are ready. We have just a little bit more to work with. Keep flipping it. Seems to be the easiest way to work with them. color choices for this project were awesome. I'm enjoying the colors that we chose. A little too much. This looks so good. Okay, let's see what else we got. Let's go ahead and do the red. Since we're here, we'll peel all of that in just a second. We like the red when it is distressed looking up top. So hopefully we can maybe achieve a little bit down here too. Beautiful. All right, and one more red here at the very bottom layer. Can you guys believe we're almost done? Some of you guys have been here since the beginning. I see your comments coming in. I'm focusing so hard. I will go back and reread all of them. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and having a great day with us here at Magnolia. We love it when you guys are on and ask questions and have fun and love the projects. Just makes it so much fun for us. Okay, so the red is done. Oh my gosh, the red is done. Yes. All right, so now we have to go back in and let's clean this guy because we used our dark gray, or actually I think this is the glittering black. Looks almost like a dark gray compared to the cool gray here. So let's go in with our cool gray. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, guys, we're almost done. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do the cool gray on the bottom too. We're only having the dark on those two random ones. I think that will make it stand out. How we started is how we're going to finish, right? Okay. Quickly, and we'll try to peel it all at the same time. See how our paste is going. Yep, okay. And then the last one is our blue. Okay, how many of you guys are ready for that peel and reveal? Comment below, peel and reveal. We're on the last little block. And I have a feeling you guys are going to absolutely adore this. Okay, we are done. I'm getting it everywhere. We have been messy. We have been crafty. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my gosh. It looks so grunge. It looks beautiful. We're going to have to give that stencil a good soak. And since it's chalk based and we did not use our permanent inks on there, you can give it a water bath and let it soak for a few minutes, and that paste should come right out of your screen for future use. All right, are you guys excited to see? Look how adorable. So remember, we wanted a little bit of the distressing and the paste to dry to make it really look rugged. What do you guys think of this? Worn, tattered. I absolutely adore it. So we turned a plain white surface into something very rustic, very vintage. We started by staining, we put our stencil on, and then we had so much fun with all of the colors just back to back, and it pops. Let's go ahead and give it a quick dry. And then I have this beautiful little rag bow that I made on. I think I'm just gonna put it right in the corner. And you guys can tell me what you think of the project in the comments. Make sure that you're commenting when you decorate for a chance to win the Land of the Free Home of the Brave. Everything that we did up top should be dry, so we're just going to kind of focus on the bottom here. I see some of the facing completely dry yet. I will say that if you do not like the paste that was drying as we were working in that look, after you wash your stencil and you let it dry, you can place it right back on your project and you can re-chalk paste the areas that might have happened. For me, I love this look. I'm going to leave it, but if this is not your style, go ahead, wash and dry, and then you can reapply and it's like it never even happened. Okay, so here is our little rag bow here. I think she is so cute, matches our project so well. I have a nice little glue gun here, and I'm just gonna give it a really good stick right in the corner. I'm gonna let the bow just do its thing. I think it just gives it a little bit extra. Very cute. I'm gonna go in it with to the side a little. Fluff it out, turn all the things so you can see them. I think it is adorable. This project turned out so well. I am very happy with it. I hope that you guys are too. Thanks for hanging out with me for this long. This is a beautiful detailed stencil. I hope that you'll pick yours up. Maybe you got a little inspiration today. Share with us if you use it on a different project. We'd love to see all of the different variations. All right, one last hold, one last peek. Make sure you get your comments in for that stencil entry. Tomorrow, well tonight actually at midnight, we are having a release of more new summer stencils. There's going to be about 12 of them. So check it out tomorrow when you get the chance. See all of the new goodies that have just hit the website and will arrive. And I think that you'll be pleasantly happy with all of them. All right, that should be dry. Here's our little rag bow. Here is our project of the day. It is Win It Wednesday. I am Crystal with the Magnolia crew.